Your baby is now the size of a baseball.
Our baby.
Our baby. Size of baseball. And this is the size of Otto's hand currently. It's a Father's Day gift 2022.
That's super cute.
Super cute.
Buddy.
But that's your baby right now.
Whoop.
That's how big it is. Welcome
Wild.
to another episode of Womb Wednesday. Today is week 13, and we're going to read a little bit from, I'm actually going to read today from my book, A Dude's Guide to Baby Size, the only pregnancy book an expecting dad needs. But first, we got to give out a free audiobook from a commenter from the last week's video, and this week's winner is?
Emilian Loomis.
Emilian Loomis. Congrats.
Emilian.
You won a free audiobook. DM us, and we will get you the code so you can listen to me read it.
Congrats to you.
Congrats. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I feel good. We took a trip this week. We went to LA.
Where did you go? Oh, yeah, I was there. Great. Yeah,
We took a trip. We went to LA. We brought Otto, and I didn't need to take a nap. So that was really nice.
So you're getting your energy back.
I feel maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
Cool.
But also, I'm known as a geriatric pregnancy. So we got to do
Like
a little ultrasound. We got to do a little
Billion
ultrasound.
photos.
But look at this. I know baby's the size of a baseball, but look at that.
So according to my book, it says, the baby's coach, Mommy, doesn't feel any movements right now, but hopefully it'll be a whole new ball game as those first trimester issues like morning sickness and fatigue start to subside. And they did, right?
Well, we're not there yet, but they're getting better.
Okay, so the book sort of like walks you through week by week pregnancy. Like the first chapter is kind of about pregnancy and what's currently happening with mom and baby. And then it goes into sort of like using the object as a metaphor to talk more about fatherhood and stuff. So this week's chapter, the baseball week, is actually one of my favorites because it tells a story about my own dad. And I'm going to just read that. Is that okay if I just read this now?
Yeah, read it.
All right. Baseball was a big part of my childhood. Every summer was spent traveling to small towns all over South Dakota to play Little League. The first few years I played, my dad was a coach, which was fun, but also meant I batted first. He coached my team simply because no other dads volunteered to do it. But the reality was, my dad didn't know squat about baseball. He also was a traveling salesman, which means in South Dakota, which meant that he drove a lot, and his territory covered most of the eastern half of the state. But all summer long, at least once or twice, he would rearrange his schedule to drive 2 or 3 hours back to whatever little town we were playing in.
A week.
What?
He would all summer long, at least once or twice a week.
Oh, okay. I'll just
That's
start
crazy.
back. A few years went by and I joined a new team with a new coach, and my dad was now off the hook from coaching. I went from batting first to batting last in one season. This could have been because my dad was no longer coaching, but it also might have been because all of my teammates hit puberty and grew like a head taller than me. I'd like to think that I was a pretty decent ball player, but I definitely lost my edge when I became the smallest kid on the team. It didn't matter though. Even though he was no longer coaching, my dad was still at every single game. To me, the moral of this story is this. It doesn't matter if your kid bats first or last. What matters is that you're at the game. So
You got a pretty sweet dad.
he is, yeah. But that's always stuck with me, and I think that is something that you can. I don't know. I just think that's a really good lesson. That it doesn't matter if your kid's good at something. What matters is that you are there supporting them. But then it goes on to say that that this doesn't just mean like down the road when he's actually playing Little League. It means right now. How can you show up right now for your wife, for your baby to be? What are some ways you can show up? But anyway, that's what this week's chapter is about.
You know what? You can show up by
What?
reading the book to find out ways that you can show up.
There you go. How would you like me to show up for you and new baby this week? Besides the obvious of just showing up for the other kids so that you can show up for that one.
Hold on, I gotta think about this. Because I think that is the biggest thing, is being able to just be with them and just like take over, because your energy is so low, and you're like, and when your energy is low, you don't feel good, your patience is also out the window. So things I would have patience for normally, I don't have patience for right now. So I think a lot, and it goes for me too, like things I had patience for with even myself, I don't have patience for with myself right now. So I can get easily frustrated at just me. Like if it feels like I haven't gotten anything done and need to take a nap, I'm mad at myself for that I like can't get myself to go and just finish the laundry or make the phone call or whatever it is, because like I can't get past the fact that I'm so freaking tired right now. So even just having patience with me while I work past.
So you want me to give you patience?
Yeah, well, yeah, and also like
I feel like I've been doing that for like 11 years.
yes, but you know, even if you want to think, oh, you're being unproductive today, I already know that, so you don't need to make any sort of comment or inflection about it.
Okay, so what you need from me right now is just don't be a jerk.
Well, I mean,
be patient, be thoughtful, give you space to be pregnant.
Yes, and just know that it's not always like this. It'll go away.
It's not always like this. It'll go away. A Dude's Guide to Baby Size, now available in audiobook on Audible, as well as from our website, dudedad.com, or you can get it at Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, anywhere you like to buy books. But if you go to our website, you can get a signed copy.
Ooh.
So,
signed by him.
And comment on this video if you would like to potentially win an audiobook. We're giving out one every single week.
Yay!
See you soon. See you soon. If you'd like a free audiobook version of the book, you can comment below, and we're going to give away one free audiobook with every single one of these Womb Wednesdays.
Oh, fun.
Go babies.
Making babies.